Se come también, si no vacilo, se come también, que para gozar.
Today, on the Onga Fatwa, I've honored an invitation from the Asantehene, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, to come join Asantehene as they celebrate his 15th anniversary on the Golden Stool. So there are a series of programs lined up, but today the Queen Mothers of Asantehene have organized a food bazaar, basically to exhibit original traditional Ashanti cuisine. And you know that's all the invitation I need. So it's the Onga Fatwa. We're coming to you from the Manhyia Palace in Kumasi, capital of the Ashanti region of Ghana. It's brought to you by Onga, Mama's Helping Hand, Ilelei. I'll be back.
So, the reactions are,
Yes, people are really loving it. So, what do you think? It's the same reaction everywhere. It's official. The food revolution is here. Cooks and households everywhere are scrambling for Onga shrimp cubes.
are you there?
Onga, Mama's Helping Hand.
Well, so you know this edition of the Onga Fatwa is in honor of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei II as we celebrate his 15th anniversary on the Golden Stool. Now, I must say it's an honor, really, and a rare privilege to meet the lady I'm about to talk to, Nana herself, Mamponhema herself, Nana Ejekuma Difie II. Nana, I should stand before I even shake your hand. So, thank you so much for having me, and in the Onga Fatwa. First of all, I must say you look resplendent.
Thank you.
You look beautiful, adorned in all your gold and the kente. You epitomize the rich culture of Ashanti.
Thank you.
So, I also gather that you are the brain behind, the whole event, the celebration of Otumfuo's 15th anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because I've been on the Durban grounds and I've seen that it's such, an amazing success. It's a phenomenal success. How did you do it? I must ask.
I don't even know. Maybe the gods.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. So what are some of the programs lined up?
For today is a grand debut of Queen Mothers.
Okay.
And we also have a food fair. That's a Ashanti traditional food fair.
Okay.
Proudly sponsored by Onga.
Yes, you are
Mama's
the
Helping
headline
Hand.
sponsors. Okay.
And today we are going to showcase all the traditional food from the Ashanti kingdom.
Okay.
There are a lot of food people don't even have an idea.
Yes.
In the olden days we
Yes.
were eating.
Yes.
So it's being prepared over here. So we're going to have a table. There's going to be a food fair. We're going to show every single food that we eat as Ashantis. And apart from the food that's been prepared, we're also going to have fresh food as well on the table.
Yes. I like how you mentioned that, Otumfuo also seeks to, as it were, honor Queen Mothers, in Asantehene. I spoke to a number of them and, they all seem to resonate the fact that Nana has injected dynamism, into the chieftaincy institution. As it were, he's recognizing the role Queen Mothers play in in governing Asantehene. What do you have to say about that?
This is the very first time in our Ashanti history that we've had Deba for just Queen Mothers. So we were very privileged to Otumfuo Osei II for giving us this honor. The theme for the Deba is preserving our heritage. But as I always say personally, as I always say, the womb that carry the king.
That's right.
So it's in auspices of His Royal
That's
Majesty nephew could be say one pimp. So we are the Otumfo is honoring women for the very first time. We feel very lucky.
Remarkable.
That's very remarkable.
Yeah.
We feel very lucky because we've never had this opportunity before. We always come with our men, so it's like all the footage is on our men. That's all it is. For the after today, it's going to be me.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. You deserve it.
I think
you've done
so.
a good job.
I think so.
You've done a good job. So now back to something I'm particularly interested in, and is the food bazaar, because that's why Onga is here. What is your favorite traditional meal?
A lot.
Okay. Oh, there's more
A
than
lot.
one. Okay. Can we hear them?
Today you'll be seeing the contumely, the nyadua that's been grinded.
Okay. Oh,
You
the
see
abomu.
The abomu,
Okay.
the one in the traditional setting.
Yes.
And we'll also see a bunabunu,
Bunabunu.
katimkwai,
Awesome.
akapinchi,
Awesome.
a lot of Ashanti delicacies that people
Awesome.
they don't have no idea what it is. A lot of them I didn't even know till the food first started.
I see. Well, thanks to the Onga Food Tour, I've been around, and so I've seen a lot of the meals you have here in Asantehene, and I must say that you people are one of the largest receptacles of Ghanaian culture when it comes to food, when it comes to tradition, customs, etc., etc. But the question I asked is, what is your favorite traditional meal?
Ebunabunu.
Ebunabunu, and of course it's fufu.
Of course.
Of course.
With mankeni fufu.
Mankeni fufu, that's right.
That you have a lot of snails in it.
Okay.
And crab as well.
I see.
And mushroom.
That's a lot. I call it all nations, all of those assorted. Thank you, Nana, so much. Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure talking to you. Mampohema Nana Ejikuma Difie II. Thank you.
Me gusta mulata que baila. Me gusta mulata que goza.
It was a colorful event, a rich blend of gold and various kente designs. Take a look. It's the Onga Tour coming to you from the Manhyia Palace in Kumasi, capital of the Ashanti region of Ghana. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Mommy, can I help? Can I have to help? What is this?
It's Onga.
What does it do?
It's the key to delicious food.
Onga gives any dish such a great taste and unique flavor that every meal is a special treat.
Can I help?
Always when the food is ready.
Onga, Mama's helping hand. And now, introducing the 50-gram sachet, which gives you more.
Onga. Ya dia bia be boy bebre. Se wo ya aduane na se onga ho bibia ni aduane no. Kukuru kura be jawo. Wo ya aduane na se onga ho wi ni mu a, aduane kura nko le ni. Eti misre me nuano ma hemafo. Eni me nuano mo ya be hia se. Efiti na ekwo. Wo a wo hwe sa program no. Baby. E wo a wo use onga so fiti na ekwo use bi. Madam wase.
All right, so I'm still at the food fair, at the food bazaar that's being held at the Manhyia Palace in honor of Otumfo II, Asantehene. We're celebrating his 15th anniversary, on the golden stool. All right, now me pache from saying Adwa toku. Ejani bi amehu o meni ma ase e kai me ejani amania o Asantehene say that. Where you dey? Akapiti. I got as much. If you've been following the Onga Food Tour, I'm sure you remember Akapiti. Quickly tell us, Akapiti ne ejani be?
Pacho eye brawo.
Bravo, they are so a song when you can lick a man. Yet the good you, my little and I want to be true. When I have a pine. The I have a pine, and yet the momone and nam moko, Jenny, yet the woman. Near the brother and so I say, yet the woman here knew. Ye knew the money I cut us. A beer, they actually, and they are. So I am the one family. A beer, what's in the Ramono? The pampine, what's in the pampine?
Okay, like a true Asante. You know, a beer, what's in the pampine? I like that. So this is like a painting. There are so many meals on display at the food bazaar here at the Manhyia Palace. You know, we're celebrating Otumfo's 15th anniversary on the stool, so you can hear a lot of drama, you can see dancing. All right, I'm still going around. All right, so can I go in Potter? Quickly tell us in Potter. I am sure you remember Nuhu as well. Terrific. So there's so many meals, you know, and dishes on display. Where are they?
Odoko. Na esichire ni ho. Enti yana na esichire ni ho. Enti yana nanom no, omo kwafuo mu abode no de anyi abere no. No omo asesa be fie. Omo ba na omo atwitwa na omo de asija so. Na omo anu na omo atu esi ho. Enti waya mo mole esi ho dada. Enti anopa no na wahwie kokko ni nsuo.
Oh my goodness. I have seen this. We saw this in the eastern region of Ghana. Yes. There's definitely going to be a papransa here at the food bazaar in the Manhyia Palace. Ma, how are you? Fine. I like your Onga outfit. Thank you. So, a papransa, can you just give me one crab? As we talk, I think the crabs are tempting. Okay, so as she gives you the crab, then you're going to explain to us how you prepare the papransa. Of course, everyone who's been watching the Onga photo, thank you, knows how to prepare a papransa. But if you don't, Mommy will just run the process by you again. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to use my fingers, just some tissue. So, Ma, tell us quickly, how did you start, you know, preparing your papransa?
Yes, open them be a baby, but in the Ashanquine. Which we are no worse than I am fine. I believe we are. No way you would not mean in every because what you mean can't I dinner a brand number a better thing. It's what they dry fish, amane. What would not the money. Now the change out. What's your brownie? Okay, and yet the cars at on price at on brown. And oh, I bank when the actual as a woman, your friends or the you have some old palm soup, you know, you're not sure what to use it for. Well, all you have to do is get your roasted corn meal, roast your corn, get it milled, and then, you know, mix it into your palm soup, and you have your papransa. Okay, I still have to go around. There's so much I'm going to taste today at the food bazaar.
Me gusta mulata que goza. Se come también, si no vacilón. Se come también, que para gozar. Hiriribum, 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 hiriribum,
program here and I am out for program or two for the Amaya. dear oye dear Sanama men Asantehene and Munyami. And on Onga for Ababe Piasi. Yes, Ressa Obia Onga Tono. Na Nika Efe Ahumka to Obia Chevy. Non to be finding Adriane and our warriors.
I look forward to meeting a number of dignitaries and having a chat with them. It's the Onga Fatwa and it's brought to you by Onga, Mama's Helping Hand, Ilele.
So, the reactions are...
Yes, people are really loving it. So, what do you think? It's the same reaction everywhere. It's official. The food revolution is here. Cooks and households everywhere are scrambling for Onga shrimp cubes.
Are you there?
Onga, Mama's Helping Hand.
Alright, so it's the Onga Fatwa, and yes, we're still at the food bazaar at the Manhyia Palace. All of this is, in honor of Otumfuo Osei II Asantehene as we celebrate his 15th anniversary commemoration of his installment, 15 years on the golden stool. I am so honored and privileged to be joined by two beautiful ladies, hardworking career women who know a thing or two about food. That's my business on the Onga Fatwa. Well, the very first, next to me is Honorable Jifa Gomashi. She's the Deputy Minister of Tourism. And then, of course, we all know Nana Joa Window, because I know you're a queen mother as well. Ladies, Nana Himan, that's right. Ladies, you're welcome to the Onga Fatwa. All right, so, Honorable, quickly, what's your take? The food bazaar, the celebration of Otumfuo's 15th anniversary. Just what is your take?
First of all, let me applaud you for the work that you're doing, promoting our food and the various sites in our country. I've been watching you and I think that you deserve to be applauded. So well done. Well done. And coming back to your question, when the Manhyia came to me, we've worked with her, Nanadra and I have worked with her over the years. She came to me and said, I want to have a Queen Mother's Derba. And I've told Asantehene, and he has agreed to support us and to grace the occasion himself as part of his 15-year celebration. I thought, wow, this is something we should support. We are not socialized to support each other enough. And so we wanted to set the example and hear of a woman wanting to do something for other women. And so we said we're going to give you all the support that we want. So we delivered and we distributed the invitation letters for her. We kept giving her bits and pieces of things that we thought that she should do to make it work. And I'm here today and I'm just amazed. I mean, it was beyond expectation. I mean, it's been a phenomenal success. It is. And it's the first of its kind in the Ashanti Kingdom. They've never had a Derba for Queen Mothers. And I thought that was remarkable. And the food fair. Of course, Onga has demonstrated in our country that they support a good thing. They've supported a lot of cooking programs. And this is one of the best that they have done. So you and Onga have done yourselves. And I think that Ghana should applaud you. Now, talking about our food. First of all, they're difficult to make. And after you've gone through all that process, you eat it and you're ready to go to sleep. But I think that there are some parts of our food culture that we can package and serve on the aircraft, serve in restaurants around the world. Gari photo, jollof, wache. These are the kinds of food that we can package and sell and to promote as the Chinese have done with their food.
If you're watching, Honorable is only talking about how we can market traditional cuisine, here in Ghana. Because you go elsewhere and you can enjoy your Chinese, maybe even your Japanese or your Indian cuisine, but you travel out and it's rather difficult to even find Ghanaian cuisine. So that's what Honorable is talking about.
Yes, in recent times, we are beginning to look down on everything that is a part of our culture and our tradition. But when we lose all of that, we lose ourselves in the process. If you go to India, you cannot go to India and not eat roti. Even in Trinidad and Tobago, the Indian community is huge. And so everywhere you go, as you find wache in Ghana, you will find a roti kiosk that is promoting it. And so I think that instead of embracing other people's cultures and forgetting ours, we can do it alongside.
I still love my wache. I still love my rice in the leaves and all. You know how
I do too.
Sometimes we drive out and go and buy. We go home and eat it. Everywhere we are, we try to patronize our Ghanaian food. It's not just the food also. It's about, and I like the way you are dressed. You've combined modernity with tradition. Traditionally, this is a Ghanaian fabric, and you've added all kinds of things, and you look amazing. That's the way we should go henceforth, because really when we do that, the money stays in our country and we're able to develop faster. I want to take the opportunity to applaud all the women and the men behind the supporting for doing this beautiful food fair, and hopefully we'll be able to replicate it in other regions. We started this with a conference about 3 years ago at Gimpa. We were supported by the Commonwealth Secretariat, and so to see that women who came to that function have taken it a step further, we feel fulfilled. We feel very, very fulfilled today. And so we are looking forward to having other regions also emulate this, and we'll be celebrating our culture, who we are.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Nana, I'll come to you. I know you're all for women empowerment. I know that. You know, I spoke to a number of Queen Mothers, and they all seem to resonate one fact, and it's how it is that Otumfuo, you know, injects dynamism into the institution of chieftaincy. How it is that he recognizes the role that women play, you know, even Queen Mothers play in governing Asantehene. I want to know what you have to say about this.
Well, thank you very much. Honorable has said the commendations, and I think I want to add a word to it, that we thank Onga and all the other sponsors. It's difficult sometimes when you are doing a good thing to have the support of sponsorship and also to have them sustain the program. And so we are happy that Onga continues to support you. And amazingly, we did a program before. You remember we did in Katemkwine. You know,
a beautiful kitchen, by the way. I remember.
But back to your question, you know, Otumfuo is one of the kings in Africa and the world who is gender positive, gender priority, and has put a lot of issues out, not only locally, internationally, as supporting gender. He talks a lot about the way chiefs are doing things in their communities without taking cognizance of their queen mothers. He doesn't mince words in saying it, so I can boldly talk about this. You know, because in reality, it's queen mothers who actually instills their sons, their nieces and others.
That's the case with Otumfuo.
Yes. You know, but at the end of the day, they get onto the stool and they forgot their mothers, they forgot their sisters. So it is good that continuously we bring this to mind so people would understand and remember that our mothers are still our mothers, you know. So the role of a queen mother in the society has now been enhanced. And Otumfuo has said it severally. It's been enhanced because we now have a day. In the whole celebration of the king, he decided to give us a day. And I can tell you that in the Fija Kwabre district, for example, we had a Women's Day, and we requested for it during their homecoming festival, and we did something very similar, you know. So like Honorable said, it is exciting to see that the ideas, the tiny ideas, are all growing and blooming into bigger organizations and bigger stuff, and we get excited, honestly, when we see this happening. But we honestly have to continue to support each other. That is the key word, you know, because when you begin to have splinter, you know, units, we don't seem to have a good front. And at the end of the day, when we get to wherever we need support, people are they are disturbed because they think we are not united. But this shows that we are coming together, and gradually we will get there. We don't expect it to happen in a day, but over 3 years, we are getting there.
Right, we will get there. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Honorable. Thank you. Nana Hema, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so thank you, Honorable. Thank you, Nana Hema. And thank you for watching. You know, amidst all the pomp and the pageantry, you know, we're also having a lot of fun. Merrymaking, dancing, drumming. You can hear the music in the background. But what is fun without food? So, I mean, be sure to try your hands at all the meals you see, you know, on the Onga Food Tour today. It's the Onga Food Tour from the Manhyia Palace in the Ashanti region of Ghana, and it's brought to you by Onga, Mama's helping out.